There's a lot of
We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wonderlust.
Hello, I am at Pasir Ris and I'm going to have a go at doing the new Eastern Corridor all the way from here down to East Coast Park. It looks like it's a pretty awesome ride going around Bedok. I say ride because I brought my skateboard with me to try and make sure that I can do the whole thing in a day before I have to pick Aspen up from school. So I'm going to head off and we'll see what we can find along the way. I have been feeling a few spots of rain, which makes me a little bit concerned, but hopefully it'll stay off. Let's see how far we can get. We have to take shelter. Wow, the sounds of the cicadas, listen. They are so loud. Love that sound. Soundtrack of Singapore, cicadas. Talking of soundtracks, I saw something really cool at the entrance of the park. They've got this I guess it's like a code you can scan with Spotify, and it gives you a playlist that's been curated for here, so you can listen to it while you're at Pasir Ris, which I thought was pretty cool. I've not seen one of those before, but I don't have Spotify, so I couldn't give it a go. If you have, let me know. If anyone from N Parks is watching, can we please have some new paintings on the floor for the park connector, because lots of them are gone, and I did spend just about 20 minutes back there trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. I found a blog that I'm following instead because I'm on my own and Jonty normally does all the directing, so I'm not too sure which way we're supposed to be going, but I've spotted the sign on the floor, so we're going to follow that. Coupled with the blog, hopefully we will make it along some of the routes that are along the way. Gallop Stable is here with horses for horse rides and a cafe. I have done a vlog more about this Pasir Ris area because there's a mangroves here. There's a lot more to it than I actually initially thought when we had cycled through for the first time. So I'll put the link for that so you can have a look to see what's more at Pasir Ris. I can hear some building works going on nearby, so I think I'm getting nearer to the road now. So hopefully I can join onto the other park connector. There are places to hire bikes. And the best thing about it is you don't have to return it here, so you don't have to do the long round trip. You can just drop it back off at East Coast Park, which is perfect. So do have a look at those if you haven't got your own bike and you don't really fancy walking. Oops, loads of chickens are crossing the road. So I'm leaving the park at car park C, which is where that bike rental was, going down to, can't remember the name of the road, but following the blog says I need to take a crossing at the lights, so I'm going to cross there, then hopefully soon I can be away from all of the traffic and connect back onto the park connector. Yeah, oops, bumpy path, there's a lot of, I'm okay, let's keep going. Pasir Ris has a sports complex here. There's a bus station, big bus station, so you can get loads of different buses here. There's a 24-hour McDonald's, so you could get something to eat no matter what time you come here. I think I've got to go around the corner again. There are no signs that I can see, which is slightly frustrating for me, but I'm going to head around this way to where I think I'm supposed to be going. Woohoo! We got our first sign! Yay! Okay, path is nice and smooth, so it looks like the rain is heading off for now. There's also a little cycling rental here as well, so you wouldn't necessarily need to go to Pasir Ris Park. You can perhaps hop on here and it might be easier than trying to navigate all of that crossroads. But next to some water, so let's head down. We are right next door to a public swimming complex, and I can see there's a big water play in there. It sounds awesome and it looks so fun. I love that there are so many things around Singapore that you can get into to do, like fitness things and sport things. Like as a family we enjoy doing all that kind of thing, and always looking out for more ways to get involved with that. So that's pretty cool that there's this. What else have I just spotted? Sorry, I keep looking at the floor, I don't want to trip over. There is like a whole, I don't know if there's water sports going on. Let's go take a look. crow pond. I think it's for fishing, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, you can do fishing here. Never knew that this was here. Another reason why I love park connectors, it just takes you to places that you didn't even know that they existed. But I'm not going to get too distracted. We did sea kayak fishing, which was one of my favorite days ever. You can check that video out as well. You can go and catch your own fish and then take them home and cook them for dinner. So much fun with pure hybrids. Kids loved it as well. Legs were completely knackered the next day, but it's a very good workout as well. The fishing pond over here is actually massive, really big, and it's nice to see it being used. There's a little fitness gym I can see coming up if you wanted to stop off and do a mini workout along your way around. I can also see like a huge boat. I'm gonna dip into here and see what's about. Park connectors and the M parks often have these little like stop-offs. There's an outdoor gym, one of these, what do they call them, like the reflexology walks. I'll show you. So it's got different stones to massage different parts of your feet. Even with my shoes on, I can feel it. But we always try and challenge the kids to do it without their shoes on and to see how far they can go without actually making any noise, which doesn't often happen. I'm gonna cut through this way. This park is really lovely, and it's nice to see that it's so busy as well. There's so many other little things around here, but I'm going to stick to the path. If you've seen any of my solo vlogs, you'll know that I often get lost and have to try and figure my way back. But I am going to go and check out what this big ship is, or boat, because it looks pretty fun. I thought it looked like maybe some sort of play area. It's called the Della Santiago. Not sure, what does it say? Official launch of Nexus Youth Hub. Oops, step. Not sure what it is. It looks like you can get into it somewhere, but yeah, maybe it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the youth hub. If you know, let me know, because I do not. Got like a big screen on the back. I'm supposed to go back onto the Tampines Park connector, but it's closed off for more works, and it doesn't look particularly clear where I'm supposed to be going. So yeah, let's see where we end up. This storm drain is absolutely massive, and when it rains here, it can get really heavy. But to think that this thing fills up, that's just bonkers. It's like it rains in Singapore, all the rain just suddenly disappears, the sun comes out, the little bits are dried up, the drains take it all away, and then all gone. It's like it never even happened. You're just left with wet feet. I love that there are so many community spaces. So there are some works behind me, hopefully you can hear me, that you could just cook your dinner or pick it up and then come and sit out here, eat it. I imagine it's pretty peaceful when the construction work stops, sheltered. It's just like a nice little added space for the community. But I'm going to stop here and grab a drink because I'm already pretty warm and it's only been about half an hour. After navigating another section of construction work and crossing the road, weaving underneath the HDBs, I was back onto the park connector. It's been a little bit stop, start, especially if you're on a skateboard or a bike. You kind of have to keep getting on and off to get to the various places. So I think when it's finished, it'll be a whole lot easier to navigate that bit. So there are so many HDBs around here, and they're all painted in my favorite color. They're all light blue and dark blue, which is nice to cycle along. And then you've got all the green, so it looks really nice, all the blues and greens together. Nestled amongst the HDBs are some slightly shorter ones, which are really nice. I've not seen any like this. This is on Pasir Ris Street 11. They look really nice. I like them. They've got like the black around the outline that almost kind of looks slightly cartoony. You know, when you see those cakes that have the black outline to make them look like they've been drawn. They're really sweet. They're nice. Gotta go over an overhead bridge. Again, if you're on a bike, you gotta push it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to skate up here. So yeah, we're gonna go over the bridge, see where that takes us. joined at the Tampines Park connector. There's a play area here, another outdoor gym, a basketball court, what looks like it might be a mini skate park. Seen another sign for the Eastern Corridor. They've got these really nice yellow benches. You can just sit, swing in them. There's some water nearby with some plants. This is a really lovely little spot. I'll show you around. There's a new playground being built here which looks really cool. I thought some of the things in this area look newly painted. The black and white HDBs look really, really nice. Look really classic, and then you've got the bright yellow chairs and loads of the flowers. We've got some really nice designs at the top as well. Really nice area, and then I can see, what is it? Well, I can see the Tampines Eco Green opposite me as well, which I don't think we've been to. So another reason to come back here. So I just stopped off at the Esso, got a drink, something to eat. I believe you can cut into the Tampines Eco Park and then kind of continue along the other way. So if that's possible, let us know if you've done this route. So back on we go. Because of the Eco Park, there are so many varieties of birds flying around. I've seen those cranes. I've been trying to get a picture of one, but they're just too fast. I can hear them all. I can't see them all, mind you, so I think that'll be a return trip for another day, just to spend a bit of time like we did when we went to Sungai Buloh. We just spent like an hour watching and waiting for these crocodiles, and it was totally worth it. Do check that out if you haven't seen it, because that was an incredible day in nature. Came from here. Yeah. This is Sun Plaza Park. I'm actually underneath the MRT line, which I didn't realise. There's little suns everywhere, beautiful flowers. There's a dog park here, which is fun. Again, and more gym, more play areas. And it's all being so well looked after. That's what I love about these parks. They're always just in such good condition. There's so many plants, trees around here. Gosh, so much I've seen, and I'm just whizzing past it all. So yeah, worth coming to spend some time, I'm sure. So I'm near Tampines Central now, so if you wanted to stop and get lunch, you could. There's loads of other little shops around here. Hawker Centre as well, you could stop for a break. I'm going to carry on though. I'm heading towards Bedok Reservoir. Sounds quite fun, let's give it a go. To cut the little maze short. It really started raining. Some of it is actually underneath the MRT line, so I'm going to keep going and see how far I can get before I start getting wet. It's coming down heavy now, so well, hopefully it's just a passing shower. Okay, let's carry on. Looks like that was the end of the covered way for me, so I'm carrying on. There's another park next the other way. Can't see what it is, but looks like we're gonna get a little bit wet. I've got my umbrella in my bag, so I'm gonna carry on with that. Which way? Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep going this way. Whew. So the rain has stopped, which is great news. Man, I'm out of breath after that little bit. There's this cool bridge here. It doesn't go anywhere, it just goes up, and then it looks like it kind of spins and turns around, which is quite fun. Yeah, just another little community thing with more gyms and patches of grass to hang out in. Okay, let's carry on. It is slightly tempting to get on the train and carry on, if I'm honest, but I'm not going to. But the good thing about the park connectors, you can kind of just hop on and hop off them and carry on. I haven't seen any more of the laminated park connector signs recently. I'm just following along the road that I know that takes me to Bedok Reservoir, following along the red park connector track. So hopefully there'll be some more signs a little bit further along, so I know that I'm on the right way. I'm enjoying skating this bit. There is a lot of stop, start, whether you're walking, biking or skating. But you do get a few really nice long stretches to kind of build up a bit of speed, get a bit of momentum. Cycling through different areas is always lovely. We always enjoy doing that. But I just thought if I bring my board today, it's easier for me to hop on the bus or the train or even in a taxi if I need to go and get Aspen, because I run out of time and I think I might. Whew. My leg is getting super tired, and so the reason the skateboard kept going and I wasn't on it, so I had to run after it. Thankfully it was fine, it just bashed into a pole, but I can feel that my leg is super tired and I can't skate with both legs, I can only do one, so I'm gonna have to walk a bit. I thought about hiring one of those bikes, but to be honest, when I've hired one before, they've not been great. They've been a little bit rubbish, a little bit heavy, something's gone wrong with it, so I'm not as keen. But yeah, we'll see how far there is left. I'm almost at Bedok Reservoir, which I have been there once before, I believe, but I'm not sure if we'll make it all the way. But at least it's not raining anymore, so that's a bonus. So I said before, the green bikes that are there, they're the older ones, so I decided to test out one of these blue ones. Gonna give it a whirl and get there a little bit quicker, hopefully. This is Bedok Reservoir, amazing. I think I picked the wrong side. I was cycling next to all of this like a quarry stuff, but I didn't care. I had a big smile on my face. I love riding a bike. But the home team NS here is open, and it sounds like they've got like this, what's it called? Aqua Adventure, and I can hear like crazy loud music coming out. It's big splashing, laughing. It sounds really, really fun in there, so I'm gonna have to check that out. There's dance studios here. There's little like cabins, I guess, that you can rent out. There's a gym, there's a Burger King, and although I am very hungry and feeling like I could do with a Burger King, I'm going to carry on this way. The blog that I'm reading said that you can push your bike up the steep hill, and I've just looked at it, and it's not just a steep hill. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 sets of steps with like the cycle path that you can push up the side of it. And with this heavy bike, as trusty as it is, even though there are no gears, the brakes, you need to give a little bit of grace for the brakes. It's actually not bad. I know I dissed the other ones, but this blue one is doing me good. She's all right. She's all right. I haven't named her yet. Let me know. What should we name her? Bedok Reservoir. Beautiful. Worth coming out here for sure. Oh dear. It's starting to rain again. I'm heading out of Bedok Reservoir now, joining onto another road. There are park connector signs on the floor, but they don't tell you which direction you're supposed to be going in. So for someone like me that has zero sense of direction, it's quite difficult to know which way I'm heading, because I want to go East Parkway, and if I go the other way, I'm just going to end up back where I started, which is not what I've got time for today. So I'm going to keep following the signs. Rain clouds coming back in again, but the rain has stopped. But it's cooling it down a little bit more. So yeah, there is a little cafe here. I will say Aspen and I went there before, and it wasn't great. It was quite overpriced and the staff weren't amazing, but that is a stop if you really need something to eat along the way. There's a few little stops and a toilet here as well, so if you're going cycling for a long distance, you know that you don't really need to take a lot. You can get water, you can go to the bathroom, you can get food along the way. I'm just carrying my bag because it's got my camera in it. Oops, let me fall off the bike. I'm supposed to be over there, so let's go. Ta-da! I'm on the right side now. Let's carry on. There's more HDBs being built along here. So many places, and I guess there might be some more shops, some more food along as well. That's why we say it's always worth coming back to somewhere you've been before, just to check it out, see what's new in the area, see what's around. Yeah, it's nice. There's a bit of a breeze now as well, but I am worried that rain's coming back. But the size of this storm drain, wow. I've totally lost the park connector. I don't know where the park connector is, but I know I'm on my way to East Coast. So I'm hoping that I just join back on with it, because signage gone. There's a whole load of HDB work, so I don't know whether that's kind of messing up with the route, but I've just cycled up a pretty big hill. And I've got the other half to go yet. And then, yeah, see if we join on. I'm looking at my map on my watch it's kind of telling me where to go. But there's some beautiful landed properties around here, so that's a bonus. I haven't found the park connector again. I mean, this route's not too bad. I mean, it's a weekday, so there's not a lot of people. I would have loved to have been on the park connector though. All I've passed so far is like lots more HDBs, little coffee shops, things like that. Quite bumpy roads, like up and down with the roots of the trees, which is pretty cool. I don't know whether the trees are pushing it up or whether they've just paved over them to keep the roots there. But it reckons I'm about 44 minutes away walk. So I'm guessing on my trusty steed, Barbara, maybe, blue Barbara, I've been on my own for too long, that I should get there soon. Okay, I'm coming to a crossroads, so I'm going to check them out.
On Upper East Coast Road, then continue straight on for 600 meters. Proceed to the route. In 150 meters, make a sharp left turn onto the road. There, right onto the path.
This is one of the new MRT stations. It's called Bayshore, which is pretty exciting. It's huge, but there's not a lot around there. There's some, I think it might be condos, HDBs, I'm not sure. So I'm guessing this area is going to be a bit more up and coming. I think I'm so close to the coast. Man, I'm so hungry. I hope I'm stopping near the McDonald's side.
Turn left onto the path.
East Coast Park! Oh my goodness. Where's McDonald's? It's pretty straightforward cycling that bit. I just don't know where the park connector went. Like, no idea how I managed to lose that, but it's a pretty straightforward ride, and I imagine on the park connector it would obviously be even easier, especially if you were planning on doing it at the weekend when it's a lot fuller. But I've come out near the skate park. It reckons I'm like a 45-minute walk from McDonald's, but I think with the bike and then I'm hungry, I could probably do it in 15. So I think I'm gonna head down there, find somewhere to return the bike, and then go and pick Aspen up from school. Made it just as the rain is coming down. Oh my goodness, it's really, really heavy now. Just outside the McDonald's and Coffee Bean, there's a place to park the bike. So all parked, cost me $5.50. Had it for a couple of hours. Easy Apple Pay, you don't have to load up, you just pay as you ride, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna go and get some food. Beautiful day, even though now it's absolutely chucking it down. Still got to get at Aspen, but never mind. I'm gonna go and eat. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, let me know some comments, and we'll catch you soon. Bye.